channel is all about sharing the gospel, helping people, and just showing love to people.
Sister, it's you. You're here. I thought you weren't gonna come. I thought you forgot about us. I thought you forgot about our sister time. Mom, shut up. I'm talking to my sister.
Hello, welcome to my world where I tell my truth. My name is Lindy Sherris, and thank you so much for joining. And now, what am I going to do with this money? So initially I was sitting and thinking, maybe I should do a giveaway. Maybe I should select 5 people and just give them whatever I'm going to get the first month of being monetized. I even got to a point when I thought, I like those YouTube videos where you just go and give random people money, or maybe I can identify people on the street and then just split the money and give to those people. But then there is a need, and I think we should support this need. So the first 6 months of my YouTube payment, I am going to give to this person. So we'll talk more about this person and why they need this money. This channel is all about sharing the gospel, helping people, and just showing love to people. And right now, I think the first 6 months, I am not going to take this money. I am going to give to this young girl, Ubukamuso. She actually got a scholarship to go to overseas and actually study in this university, and then she will talk more about that. The reason why I decided I should just give her the money is because she needs to raise about 100,000. The scholarship pays around 890 something thousand, and I know her succeeding is not just about her only, because she is one solid young person. She is the same person who actually shared about the teenagers, and she is also going to share more, so that when more people watch this YouTube channel, she can also make money from that. So guys, you can support in different ways. Or if you want to support her in just watching the video or recommending the video to other people, all the videos in this channel, you can do that, because for the next 6 months, the money that will be made from this YouTube will be going to her. And I do hope we do raise this 100,000 so that we can support her, so that she can go out there and also share the gospel, because she is a young person with a mission to share the gospel. So let's just go and hear Ubukamuso, her needs, and what she's done before the dancing. She will even show you how she danced, and then you guys can also see how to best help her. Remember, even if you don't have money, you watching this video, you commenting, you clicking like, you forwarding this video to your friends, you are contributing to her dream. So guys, let's listen to Ubukamuso.
Hi guys, so it's me again, Ubukamuso, and I'm just going to basically explain my journey and how I got where I got in terms of my career path and where I'm going to be studying next year. Well, this year, but next year, yeah. So technically, I've always been a dancer. I've been dancing for roughly about 11 years right now, and I started at a very young age. My journey started, well, my career really, when it became something that for me I took professionally, it was around grade 4, and I danced in my first competition in Sun City, the Super Bowl, at a competition called the Battle of the Giants. And from then on, hip-hop, contemporary, and I evolved into many other genres, continuing because I was around a lot of good choreographers, and that branched me out as an individual and as an artist. So going forward, I then experienced a lot of turmoil, because actually dancing in South Africa is very expensive. Maintaining that studio life, it becomes pricey, and not everyone can just get into it, especially get to the opportunities that you want to get as a dancer. And at some point, I was blessed enough to start traveling overseas, going to world championships, to go and represent South Africa. It really became an important, factor in my life, because it started to make sense that this is me, this is my journey, and it became a part of my identity as a human being, as a person. And through that, I enjoyed my art, and then I branched into acting, and I didn't even know that I enjoyed it, but I love being on stage, both dancing and acting. Hence, then I remember I was supposed to go to LA years back, but then I didn't. Because of finances, and the things just seemed a bit off. But it was something that me and my mother prayed about, And it was something that for me I meditated on for years, that Lord, this is what I want. And that's when for me the word seek ye first the kingdom of the Lord and all these things shall be added unto you became a reality, that really these desires will be added unto you for as long as you really just look up, like unto him, and you trust God to do what God can do. And he knew my heart, and God is never late, God is never early, he's just on time. So then during the journey I stopped dancing for a while because of finances, and then we got an email randomly from a specific agency that said come and audition for this iAds showcase, and we didn't even know what it was. But my mom, even I remember, I was so discouraged, I didn't want to do it, and she said go. And that's something that for me I'm very like grateful about, is the fact that she just continued to push me regardless of how I was feeling. And I went to the audition, and basically at this audition they made it clear that you're auditioning to go to a showcase where you're going to meet esteemed artists, esteemed singers, musicians, dancers from all over the world, including the USA, where they will be scouting you, and they will be the ones, the judges, who choose for you to go to this specific convention. It's called the IMTA convention in New York. And then I auditioned. I didn't really listen to much of that. I just said I really hope I get in, and I got in for acting and dancing. So for me, it was something that I was really just ecstatic about. I was really happy.
Because you're not defined by your talent, you're defined by who God made you to be. You're defined by your heart, you're defined by your character. Your talent may get you to the table, but your character is the thing that keeps you there.
Sister, it's you. You're here. I thought you weren't gonna come. I thought you forgot about us. I thought you forgot about our sister time. Come on. I thought you forgot about me. Where have you been? In fact, I told Mom about you. I told Mom that, Mom, shut up! I'm talking to my sister. I told Mom that you speak to me. I told her that you spend time with me. And guess what she told me? What? Here you go again. Saying the same thing over and over again. She's right there. You keep telling me.
Tom.
My sister is
after that, I basically trained and stuff, and the audition only happened last year, 2021. And when I trained, I got to the showcase. The showcase happened on the 24th of September, 2021. I'll never forget that day, because that is literally the day that my life changed for the better. That day I auditioned, and little did I know that there was a school that was actually in the audience giving out scholarships that night. It wasn't my focus. My focus was to make it for the IMTA convention. And briefly, the IMTA convention is basically a convention where you get to meet up with the real, industry 1%, the ones that are really like top like hierarchy up there, and they really they give you the chance all over the world. They choose people from all over the world to come and basically engage with them. You get to talk to them, and if you're lucky enough, you get callbacks for things that they're working on, and even maybe they sign a contract with you. So you have the chance of meeting Tyler Perry Studios, Warner Bros. Studios, Universal Studios, Netflix, all the above. And it's really just something that for me, I was ecstatic about, because you even get to visit the New York Film Academy, which is the best film academy in the world. So I was very ecstatic about that. And so when I found out that actually, you don't find out that you made it that night. They just say you audition. You're only going to find out in the AMs whether you made it or not. And that's when then AMDA, which is one of the best performing arts schools in the US, was in the crowd. And the dance scouts for AMDA scouted me, and that's when she offered me a scholarship of $40,000 to go and study in the USA. That for me was a life-changing experience, because it's something that I've always wanted. I've always wanted to study in the USA. I just didn't even know what stream, but God made a way where there seems to be no way. And this happened. When it happened, I then decided to continue to basically just worship him. And I was so excited because I never thought I was able to take dance, something that is not taken seriously or appreciated, to another level. And this was something that for me is opening a pathway for not just me, but also my family and my close friends. So then I was offered the scholarship, and then that's when they got in contact with me. But the scholarship is very partial. Like I said, it's a specific number, which is $40,000. But in fact, there is so much more to the scholarship. There's so much more funds that needs to be paid outside of the scholarship. So long story short is, when it comes to school, AMDA, I spoke to them, and we realized that actually the full amount for school is $65,000. Now, with the $40,000, they separated for the 4 years, because it's a 4-year course. So $10,000 is taken out from tuition for each year. So with that being said, then after that, but then there's books aside. That's just tuition without books and anything, and housing. And so if you add housing and tuition, the full amount that actually I'm paying for tuition is around $65,000. And then from then on, you then take out the scholarship money. And then luckily, I was able to request for funding. Then they offered me the funding, and they accepted my request. And I was able to then get the money deducted too. So now I'm sitting on $54,000. With that being said, that means I need to raise that $54,000 as soon as possible, which is around 800,000. It's around 800,000 roughly, if I'm going to estimate it. So it's a lot of money, but I think it can be done. And I'm really hoping that I find sponsorship and my dreams really do come true, because this is something that for me is so important and vital in my life and my career and moving forward. Hence why for me, I'm going out of my way every day to work towards this goal and really get companies to really take me seriously and see that the arts is as important as every other field when it comes to careers, etc. So that is basically how it's working with that. And currently we're paying deposits for housing, which is around $700 right now, which is around $10,800, and another one needs to be paid by July. Starting for my tuition fee. So there's still a lot that needs to be done, and it's a stretch, but like I said, I'm really hoping that somebody does see this and really gets moved by the fact that I'm really going out of my way to try and get what I need to get to move forward. And with that being said, I'm just grateful with my school part. And with the IMTA, on the other hand, that is now in July 2022. The 7th is when my flight should be departing from South Africa. That the amount is altogether $100,000 for me to be able to get my visas, because flights are excluded, and the convention amount on its own is $80,000. So it's really something that it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that doesn't just come any day. And it gives you so much exposure and experience as an artist to get on the world level, because sometimes you get so comfortable with just your country, your province, your area, that you realize that you need to keep upgrading yourself to become the artist that you want to become, to fulfill your dreams, to get in the movies you want to get, and to work with the industry people you want to work with. So this is really the convention, that any artist would love to go to be able to showcase their talent. Each and every day we are working towards it. We're going to workshops, we're going to boot camps. It's really that intense training of become the best version of yourself in your art field. And I am really hoping, again, with even that I'm able to get help, from whoever. Really, it's more of that 100 rand makes a difference. That 200 rand, that 10 rand makes a difference in my life. It opens that door that could easily be closed if I don't have it. And I need it to open. I need it to happen. Like, it's something that it sits so heavy on my heart. And I really just hope moving forward, I'm able to accomplish the dreams that I want to accomplish. So I do have a Backer Buddy link, right? It can also be put on the page, on the YouTube comment section and stuff. So yeah, there's a Backer Buddy, basically a page where you can just literally tap in, and then it goes directly to my page for funding, and then you can put in whatever amount you wish. You could put in the amount that you can put in at that time, and it just keeps increasing, and it goes directly to the account for the convention. So it goes directly to the account for the convention. That's for the convention July 2022 for the IMTA convention. So there's a Backer Buddy account where people can donate freely. And lastly, I just really would love to ask that everybody please share, please like, please subscribe, please comment on every video on this page. This page is really working towards my future. It's working towards my goals, my dreams, and it is such a vital source of income for me to be able to get the funds that I need to be able to go where I need to go. So please like, please share it, please continue to just watch any video that drops, continue to just pay attention, to just view it. There really is a lot of educational things, and I really hope that you appreciate the content that comes out as much as we appreciate you watching. And thank you very much.